Hey everybody, welcome to Biggest League Wiffleball. I, for one, am really excited to be doing this. The point of this is just to talk a little bit about what the league is and the rules of it and other things you might need to know if you're interested in watching the whole thing. Starting with introductions. My name is Jake. I am the league commissioner, I suppose. I'm the one that organized all this, and I'm the one that put together the teams and the games and the equipment. I made the strike zone, you'll see, and I'm just really excited to be doing all this. I want to briefly take a moment and explain what Biggest League as an idea is and why I did it. For one thing, Biggest League is it's like a backyard sports league, right? I love baseball and I love other team sports like that. And it's always been a bit of a shame to me that I couldn't stick with it and play it for the long term because I'm busy with school and my other responsibilities. But I watch the games and I miss it. So this spawned out of a desire for me to do that. Um, and my target audience, the people that I hope will find the series, are people that are they're like me. They like the sport, they like spending time with their friends, they want to do something fun, but they just don't think they can. Uh, that was me until I found channels that kind of did what I'm doing now. Warehouse Games and Major League Wiffleball, much greater in terms of budget than Biggest League, but big inspirations for what we're going to be doing here. Um, and I took what they did and I said, wow, I would love to do that myself. So that's where we are now. With that said, the first season of Biggest League, if perhaps the only season, is going to be focused on wiffle ball. We're going to be playing a series or season of wiffle ball, and we're going to be using some special rules. This is, of course, because it's difficult to get 40 people to commit to a wiffle ball league. So our teams, we have 9 of them, and they're made up of either 2 or 3 player teams. Naturally, that feels a little inconvenient for baseball. Baseball is played with 9 players, and Major League Wiffleball is played with 4, if you check out their channel. The warehouse games, they play their blitzball games with 2 teams of 2, but there's no fielding. Well, there's fielding. There's no base running in blitzball. So you might ask, how do we play with teams of 2? Well, the way we do that, we have a couple special rules to help both defense and offense. First of all, we play with ghost runners. Ghost runners, for those of you who aren't familiar, and I'm sure many of you are familiar, because ghost runners are a common concept when you play sports in your backyard and whatnot. Ghost runners are essentially placehold runners. So let's say that I am batting a new inning, right? So the bases are completely clean. And before I say this, if you don't know the rules of baseball, go figure that out on your own. But with that said, let's say I'm starting a new inning at bat and I hit a single. So I run to first. Now my teammate comes up to bat. My teammate hits a single as well. They run to first, I run to second. Now we have a problem. If we don't use ghost runners, the 2 players on our team are on base. So who's going to bat? The way we handle that is we don't stand on base at all. We run to the base to indicate how far all of the runners are going to advance, but we don't have runners sit on the bases. We just envision those runners in our head. So the way ghost runners are going to work is ghost runners will advance 1 base for every base that the hitter that is just at bat makes. So if I hit a double and there's a ghost runner on first, now there will be a ghost runner on second and third. Simple enough. The other rule we are playing with is we are playing with a universal base on the pitcher's mound. But we are playing with a universal base on the pitcher's mound. And the reason we're doing that is because fielding in baseball, like most hits are fielded, right? If a soft hit is almost always fielded in baseball. It's difficult to translate that into wiffle ball with bases closer than in baseball and 2 players on the field. So the way that we decided to make up for that is the pitcher's mound, the pitcher's rubber, will act as a universal base. And the way that will work is it will always get out the leading ghost runner. So if there's a runner on first, a batter hits a single, they go to first, but the fielding team touches the pitching rubber with the ball in hand before the runner reaches first, Then that runner gets to first, but the ghost runner that would advance to second is now out. Outs at bases like first, second, and third act as normal, right? Like if you have a ghost runner on first and second, hits a single, you get the out on the second base. Now there's a runner on first and third. Maybe I'll throw up some diagrams for y'all. That's how that works. Those are the two special rules you need to understand to watch Biggest League Wiffleball. Any other details are pretty self-explanatory. Like we play 2 innings, and we'll talk about extra inning rules when we get to them for the first time. But that's all you need to know to enjoy what we're doing here, I believe. The goal of this project has never been to strike it big on YouTube or anything. I'm just playing for fun, happy to be with my friends. But anyone who finds this and is inspired by what we did here, just threw together, played a game with our friends for a while, I'll have considered this a success then. All right, thanks for being here. I'm really looking forward to the season. I hope you are too.